Y'all, this direct is everything I needed today. I've had a bit of a rough few days, things have been busy. I didn't actually get to watch the direct when it was live, but I did watch it a couple of hours later, and I'm filming this a couple of hours after that. And oh my god, I am excited by everything. I wasn't expecting to get so much stuff, but yeah, they delivered. Yes, this is late. You've already heard everyone else's reactions, but I'm going to give mine too, and it's going to be very unedited, and it's not going to make much sense. But yes, let's talk about the Nintendo Direct. So, we all knew this already. We're getting the Roost. So happy about that. I've been wanting my boy Brewster back for ages, and I know that's been kind of a bit divided if people are happy it's going in the museum or people would prefer it to have its own little building. But as someone who didn't play New Leaf and barely played City Folk because I lost the game, but who played a lot of Wild World, where the Roost was in the museum, that just feels like where it belongs to me, and I'm quite happy to see him there. But it's gonna be cute because we're gonna get to have like coffee dates. Me and my friend, like if we ever come to each other's islands, literally all we do is go on like cute little mini dates in the museum. And now we can go for coffee as well, so I'm very excited about that. And we can invite villagers and we can invite special characters. Isabelle turns up there. I want to go grab coffee with Isabelle. That's so cute. She deserves some time off and away from Nook, because Jesus, that guy's boring. No offense, Tom Nook love, but you're boring. Yeah, it's gorgeous as well. Like, it looks stunning in there. I need something new to do. I need to have more chats with my villagers that aren't the same thing over and over again. And talking in the coffee shop, surely they're going to have some new dialogue in there. So I'm just thrilled to bits with how they're doing the Roost. The thing I was not expecting, Cap'n. Like, it'd been theorised for a while, I think, because of the whole lock thing, but like, it looks so cute. The music, the songs he sings you when he takes you to these islands, like, it's adorable. I'm so excited. Like, I'm excited about the islands that he takes you to because they look incredible. But like, I just want to sit on a boat with him and let him serenade me because it just seems so calming. And dear Lord, my stress life needs it. But yeah, I'm so hyped to just get to chill on a little boat with Cap'n. Oh my god, Halves Island, the expansion to that. This is going to be a weird one, but this I've been waiting for. I don't know that anyone else has been waiting for this, but I have, because every time I go to Halves Island, I'm so pissed off about the fact that I can't explore the rest of the island, because it always looked really cool, but you're just like confined to this small little area in front of his studio. But we're going to get to go see more of the island, and there's going to be like more shops. Like, I'm so happy that like Kix and all that are going to get to be there and have their little stalls. It's just, it's like going to be the proper little market thing, and I'm just so happy. I'm so happy because I've built little markets on my Animal Crossing islands before, and they're just kind of, they're not as fun. But this looks like it's going to be actually fun because we can have proper vendors and not just stalls that have random crap that I found in my inventory on them. Because that's all they were before. It's just like, okay, well, I'm never going to use this anywhere else, so chuck it on the stall and call it a market. But this is going to be so much better. And Harriet's coming back. Love Harriet. Obviously, I barely knew her because I don't think she was in Wild World. She might have been, but I didn't remember her in Wild World. But I do remember going to her in City Folk. And that's another thing, I did kind of miss the city. It was a little bit naff because, it was on the Wii and it just wasn't as good. But yeah, I would like some sort of city thing again, but I doubt we'll ever get that. But it's nice to have Harriet back, and she's bringing with her new hairstyles, which is great because I'm kind of getting bored of mine. And it's not quite my hair, but it fits, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I've always wanted to be able to explore more of Halves Island, and we're going to get to do that, so I'm very happy. Oh, and Katrina. I'm going to get my fortune read. Hell yeah. I'm here for that. Giving me very Stardew Valley vibes of our daily fortune, but yes, love it. And I know he was only there very briefly, and I don't know exactly what he's going to do, but I'm so happy to see Tortimer again. I miss the old guy. I do. I've been like, where's Tortimer? He's a staple of this series. Or at least the 2 games that I played. But yeah, he was sitting there chilling. I think he's in his retirement, which I think is good for the old guy. I think he can hand it over to the young ones now. Not that I feel very young. I feel like a grandma half the time. But I'm technically one of the young ones, so he can leave all his duties to me. It's great. Oh, and this is skipping ahead in my notes a little bit, but we get a bunch of new furniture items, and oh, they look amazing. I'm so hyped. All the little like funfair looking ones, I'm just like, yes. Now, Nintendo, all I need you to do is let me properly interact with them. And also let me go down the elephant slide, because I really want to go down the elephant slide. I'd wanted that since the first moment I put one on one of my islands. It can't be that hard to do a little animation. I just want to slide down the tiny little elephant slide. Please, Nintendo, please. Just give me this. I need something good and happy in my life, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, loves. I have group activities written down here. I truly don't remember what part of the direct that was aimed at. Nope. I have just remembered. Don't ask me how my brain works, but it does this sometimes. The stretching thingy jiggy blob. You know what I mean? That thing they showed us at the plaza, and you do like a little exercise class with the villagers and Isabelle and that, and yes, give me more interaction with the villagers and all the NPCs. Just give it to me. I want to be proper friends with them. I get very excited. Also, the ordinance thing. Why is that word so hard to say? Yeah, that thing looks pretty cool. So you can, customize it so your villagers are doing stuff at the times that you're doing stuff. Because as of late, I actually don't like playing Animal Crossing like late at night generally, but I keep doing that because I'm busy during the days and stuff now. But there's no one around, and it'd be really cool if the shops were open that late. I don't know if that's affected by the ordinance, but that'd be cool if it was, because I always get on after the shops are shut and I'm like, oh fuck, can't buy anything now. The only good thing at night really is Celeste and the shooting stars, and that doesn't come that often. So if that thingy does alter the shops and stuff like it alters the villages, that's going to be really cool. And so we're getting more customization with the houses, which is awesome. I've wanted that for a long time. I just feels very restrictive in there. We're getting feature walls. That's a thing which I'm hyped about, because I love a good feature wall. I do. I flipping love them. Got one in my own bedroom. They're great. They're great. I love them so much. Nintendo, you're blessing me today. There's so much to talk about. Just like, I've been overwhelmed by this. I was not expecting this much. I think we deserve this much at this point, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff here that should have been there at launch, or at least earlier than this. So we deserve this, but it's just, wow, it's a lot at once. What else have we got? Oh my god. Farming and cooking. Are you trying to become Stardew Valley, but different slightly? Because I'm here for it, because I fucking love Stardew Valley. But the days are very short in Stardew Valley. Look, I just want my little virtual farm life. That's all I really want. So thank you for giving me farming and cooking and stuff. And I'm really hoping that you can like learn a villager's favourite dishes and cook for them and bring them over, and they'll love you, because I need that. They can think that I'm a good cook. I'm not a good cook, but they get to think it, and that is more important than being a real good cook in real. What the fuck am I saying? That is more important than being a good cook in real life, that your Animal Crossing villagers believe you to be a better person than you are. They think so highly of me, and I'm such a terrible human being. The wonders of technology. And the big thing, another big thing for me, which potentially is not a big thing for other people, but yo, I've been needing this. I've been so deprived on fence choices. We are getting new fence choices and they look beautiful. There's so many new styles, just new themes with the houses as well. I slightly hate a lot of the choices for the houses. They don't do it for me. But the ones that they showed in that direct, oh, they're beautiful. So hyped for that, because I don't like how my houses look, but I can never make them look how I want. And the fact that they've got like new themed ones, like you can get kind of more Zen Japanese themed ones, not the theme that I tend to have on my island, but I know tons of people have like the whole Japanese and Zen garden theme and stuff, and it's perfect. They need this, and I need just better than what I got, because it ain't doing it for me at the moment. Oh, and the fact that you can customize them, oh, thank you. Why is it taking you this long, Nintendo? Why is it taking so long? I'm just asking. Just why? Just let me know. I'd like to know. Also, I'm very excited for the updated camera, because I take a lot of pictures of my villagers, and now I can get up close and personal, so no villager is safe. And they be acting cute, they getting photographed, and they gonna have their beautiful face plastered all over Instagram, because I do actually have an Instagram and I completely forgot about it. Okay, oh my god, why was there so much in this direct? So, quickfire stuff. Sable's patterns, getting to use them elsewhere. Very excited for that, because there's some great patterns, and it really bugged me that we can put them in some other places. So, got that. Brilliant. More hair. I think I mentioned that earlier. I skipped ahead of my notes, because I'm dumb. Whatever. Who cares? Getting more hair. Always brilliant. More furniture. Again, talked about that. The storage shed. Oh my lord. Oh, it's about fucking time. Seriously, I'm fucking sick of running all the way back to my house every single time my pockets get full. Like, Jesus. This needed to be a thing a long time ago, but I'm glad we're getting it now, and I can just put it all away. Because you don't have enough pocket space, you just don't. Especially when you're trying to decorate, and you chuck everything on the floor, and it's just a mess, and it makes it very, very difficult for me to focus on what I'm doing. So that's definitely going to help me, and I'm glad we finally got that. Plus all the upgrades to the actual size of the home storage. Like, granted, I'm probably not going to get them, because you do have to pay off your entire loan first for every upgrade, and then you can start buying more storage space, unless they're changing that, but I doubt they are. So I will probably never get to the 5,000 slots, but it can be in my dreams. Oh yeah, we're getting gyroids, and oh, the customizable stuff and the designs of them, so cute. Like, I have this issue with some stuff in Animal Crossing, and actually just generally in any game where you're designing stuff, is that I have a very cutesy pastel aesthetic, and generally there's only a few items, if that ever really fit with how I want things to look. And like, even in customization, like, it's just never there. But I definitely saw at least one or two of those gyro designs that are cute as fuck, and I'm very excited that I can incorporate these into my stuff without ruining the aesthetic, as I so often do if I try to put other things in. Yeah. Oh, finally giving me small bits of what I need. Permanent ladders. Yes. So much better. Because love the inclines, they're great, but you can't always fit them where you want, and having to carry a ladder around and keep swapping out tools is a pain in the arse. So I'm glad that that's going to be a thing, and that they're finally going to let us walk through narrower spaces, because come on, why haven't we been able to do that? I look at two objects, I'm like, oh, you could fit through there, and they just can't, and now they can. I'm very happy about this. And we get new reactions as well. Brilliant. Always love a new reaction. Always brilliant. Oh. and our villagers are only gonna fucking come and see us when we're at home, which is I'm very rarely at home in Animal Crossing, but I will make a point to be home if my villagers are gonna come say hi, because I love them. I do miss them coming over. I remember in Wild when we got all the flea market days. Granted, actually, I usually made a point to not be home because I didn't want them trying to buy all my stuff, but I did love that they would come round, and I have missed them. And sometimes searching for them, such a fucking pain in the arse. It's going to be brilliant that sometimes they're just going to come see you. Love it. Now, there's more celebration to be done, but I'm querying. They've said that this is going to be the last big update. Last big free update to Animal Crossing, which concerns me slightly. Like, I have no problem with a bit of paid DLC, but I feel like they haven't given us enough update stuff that is free. I'm assuming they're going to carry on doing like tiny little updates with maybe some quality of life stuff, but they said that they had updates planned for up to 3 years, I think it was, after launch. We've been going for like a year and a half, maybe a little bit over a year and a half, and this is the last big free update. So they've told us that there's going to be 3 years worth of updates, but given that the rest of the direct was about the new paid DLC, which I'll talk about in a minute, which I am excited for, and I am going to pay for because it does seem reasonably priced actually, and it seems so worth it. But I feel like they're going to keep for a couple more years now doing more updates that are paid. And you can't just get them, which I have this problem with games, including Nintendo games. I think they are way too expensive, especially when a lot of stuff seems to be missing, and then you pay for DLC afterwards. Like, I'd be fine with the price of the game if more of this was included. Like, I feel like a lot of stuff that's in this update should have been there from the start. Not all of it, obviously. Like, you can't expect everything at the beginning, but I feel like some of it should definitely have been in earlier. And now that basically that this is the last free update that's going to have anything substantial in it, it just feels a bit like they haven't given us as much as they could have. But, I mean, we'll have to see what they do. Obviously, if they've said it's the last big free update, then probably is. But how much they'll do in the way of paid DLC, because if there's a lot of paid DLC over the next couple of years, I think that's a little bit shitty, considering the price of everything already, and the fact that for a lot of stuff you have to pay also for Nintendo Online, which isn't the cheapest thing. Well, it's not super expensive, but you know, not everyone can afford everything. So we'll have to see how that goes. But I do worry that there's going to be a lot of paid DLC, and I feel like maybe some of it shouldn't be paid. But we will see. And speaking of paid DLC, what did they call it? The Paradise Planner Home thingamajig. I don't know, whatever the thing is that's bringing us Lottie and that cute little monkey and manatee. Like, oh, they're adorable. I just want to give them a cuddle, to be honest. They look so cute. I am excited about that. Like, it seems quite reasonably priced, which is good. And it does definitely seems like the kind of thing that, like I've been saying, shouldn't have been in the game from the start. This should be something that's more of a paid DLC, because it's a massive expansion thing. It takes you a whole nother place. It's not like affecting the island so much as like an extra thing you can do, which is great. And as long as the paid DLC stays being things like that, I think it's fine. But like, if it starts being things that would super affect the differences like in gameplay on your island, I feel like that's a little bit unfair on those of us who are a little bit poor. But again, like we'll see. We'll go back to celebration now, okay? It's a happy day because this update looks awesome. So, getting more completely new places to explore. I don't know how much exploration will be there, but like there were so many different like terrain zones. Like they had that desert-y sort of place. and there was a snowy place, and I don't know, it all just looked really fucking cute. Lots of different like climates and styles and stuff like that. And I love designing. And I'm so happy we get to do more of it, because we only have like one house. Maybe you get another island resident, but then you have to pay for all the upgrades to the house to actually design it. And this is great because it's not having to pay with your bells, because I never earn bells because I never go on Animal Crossing anymore. So just being able to like design other houses is really great. And the design tools look so intuitive on that place. Like, they look better than like the outside ones. And even the inside ones, actually. They look better functionally than the ones we have to design our own islands, which is slightly annoying because, come on, island designing is a pain in the fucking ass. But I'm happy that at least there's somewhere where it looks a lot easier to design. I don't know, that may just be in the way they shot it or whatever, but it did look so good. And I'm excited for partition walls because I have one of these things where I've literally used just like the back of a bookshelf to act as a partition wall, and it looks slightly shit. Because you're like, that's a bookshelf, that looks fucking weird. Especially when the books are in the bathroom. But like, yes, partition walls, lighting, soundscapes. Awesome. So excited about that. It's going to add so much to designing. And it's brilliant that we can use the stuff that we've, learnt on that island to do our own houses. Because I need more for my designing. Please, it's too restrictive right now. Oh, and the fact that we can renovate our villagers' houses. Sherb on, what's the island called? Starfall. My island of Starfall. I'm gonna fix your house, babe. I'm gonna do it. You don't deserve what you've got there. You deserve something so much better. And this is half the reason I'm buying the DLC. I'm gonna fix your house, Sherb. You're not living like that anymore, my love. You're not. I won't let you live like that any longer. You deserve better, babe. Oh, and the fact that we can just like get rare furniture there is brilliant, because a lot of the time when you want to get different colours of things or whatever, you end up having to like get it off other people, and Nookazon is a great thing, but like, you have to communicate with other people, and you have to make time that fits with other people's time, and that has to be a thing whether you use Nookazon or not. But if you can just get it from this other place, oh, it works so much better for me because I'm incredibly antisocial and incredibly busy, my loves. I mean, I'm busy doing very little of actual importance, but like, my brain doesn't make the distinction between important things to be doing and non-important things to be doing, so it doesn't work out that way. But yes, it is going to be brilliant that I can actually get cooler, rarer items from that place rather than having to try and get them off someone else, because I really hate social interaction. So much anxiety. Also the fact that some of those we can, do like a roommate holiday home thing. I'm very excited about that. Sorry, that jumped back a little bit. Remember we were talking about the holiday home designer thing and not just my social anxiety over talking to other people? Yes, back to that. One day I'll get my thoughts in order. One day I shall, but it is not today. Oh yeah, and we get to design places for Isabelle and Timmy and Tommy and that, and they deserve it. They deserve a nice holiday home, and I'm gonna fucking give it to them, alright? They're getting a good thing. Yeah, so that's that for the DLC. I think that's... Oh, no, that's not it for the entire direct. The new Amiibo series. Brilliant. Glad we can finally get, like, Judy and that Amiibo, even though I've hunted for her twice and found her twice, and that clearly is a waste of my time now. But, yeah, the price on Raymond, that's gonna fucking plummet now. We're getting Amiibos of him, so sell him while you can, love. Sell him while you can. Also the fact that there's new characters, like, oh my lord, I'm hyped for that. I couldn't quite see all of them, and I couldn't bother to pause it to like look, but there's a bunny called Sasha, and she's very cute, and I require her on my island, so I will be buying amiibos because I want her. I want her on my island. She's so pretty. And also, it's just brilliant that we're getting more new villagers because, like, we need them. I mean, we don't. We've already got, like, 400 or something. I think there's about 400 New Horizons. Or maybe there's 400 total. I can't really remember. But we have a lot, so we don't really need new ones. But I will never say no to new cute villagers. So, safe to say, I'm very excited by the update. I'm hoping you guys are too, because it does look fantastic. Like, we've been waiting a while, and we've been waiting even longer for a lot of this stuff, but they have delivered on this direct, and I'm so happy. This is literally what we need to inject a bit more fun back into this game, because it's a brilliant game. They've let it stagnate. But yeah, that I hope all that made sense to you. It was mainly just word vomit that was slightly guided from random words that I had apparently written down while I watched the direct. But yeah, as you can tell, I am ecstatic. I have already said this. My brain and my mouth don't quite work in tandem most of the time. But yeah, that's the direct covered, I think. It was brilliant. I really hope you enjoyed it and that you're looking forward to playing more Animal Crossing again, because I feel like we've all kind of, you know, what's the word? This isn't the nicest way of putting it, and it's not quite the accurate way of putting it, but got bored of it. But yeah, I think this is going to bring a lot of us back to it and going to make it really fun again. So, I mean, let me know what you thought of everything and how you're feeling about paid DLC and all that. But I will bid you adieu. I hope you're all doing great, and I will see you soon. Bye!